Oh, finally, you're awake. Have you been waiting for me to wake up? No. How long have you been here for? Not important. You're gonna answer me some questions. What if I don't? Did you not consider that I might say no? Maybe. Have you ever encountered this subject? Is that you? Answer the question. Okay, well, do you mean I've encountered before this meeting, or if I've just ever seen him? It doesn't matter. Well, no, it does matter. Because I've never seen this guy before you kidnapped me. But since it's clearly just you, yes, I have seen him before, yes. Right now, I'm talking to him. Did you not think of that either? Next question. Have you ever seen this man before? Oh no. And this one? No, not again. Please, I beg you. Are you remembering? I don't want to go back.
For the past few months, I've had a begrudging respect for Garden of BanBan. A free Steam game that charges me money for little to no improvement, to overly sensitive and self-victimizing devs, a strange sense that maybe the devs are in on the joke of their game being bad, and connections to an actually well-respected game dev? Now that's gonna earn you some respect with me. But with this last entry, I am just disappointed. This entry has some quality behind it. Sheriff Toadster, one of 4 new characters introduced in this game, is by far the best written and acted character we've seen so far. He's also perhaps the ugliest thing I've ever seen. Ignoring this abomination of gaming, I do want to give credit to Toadster's actor and the Euphoric brothers for the character. Mostly just the voice actor though. Mostly just him.
What on earth are you doing this deep down anyway, partner? You know
He's
what?
slimy, ew.
We can talk more inside. It's not very safe.
Well, he's friendly. I hope he doesn't turn evil.
Ugh, look at his hip bones. I don't like the way his body moves.
This is the greatest design they've made yet. Out of everyone, he sounds the most realistic. I don't know why, but Queen Bounce Selena and the Jester's VAs just don't do it for me. They sound weird, and I don't think they fit well. I don't know, they don't sound like BanBan characters.
And how would you rate the fruitfulness of that interrogation on a scale of 1 to 10?
0.
BanBan 4 also manages to get me to actually, care about Mr. Toadster. I'm for once actually interested in getting to know this charismatic man. This chapter does a lot for both him and BanBan, making them resemble, actual characters as opposed to general blobs of inconsistency. It's not amazing, or heck, I'm not even sure it's good, but it is something. Which is better than what it's been before. The only real inconsistency to me that breaks Toadster's characterization is that he is, friendly. We have to include evidence that Case 9 is indeed able to hold himself back from arresting and imprisoning, often fatally, whoever he deems a filthy criminal. He just chooses not to. Wait, what?
What?
We have to include evidence that Case 9 is indeed able to hold himself back. He just chooses not to. Is that not restraining himself? Okay. Well, Case 9 has to be exited out of the room before he was instructed. Had to be exited out. Well, what the heck? Well, Case 9 had to be exited out of the room before he was instructed by Case 6 to do something dangerous. According to the notes referring to him, it seems he only ever listens to his citizens and is often hostile to outsiders. Case 9 only considers following orders of what he called his citizens. His citizens told him what to do? That's not how... Okay, that's not how the police work. Now, this would only be an inconsistency so long as the player character is to be believed to be a human. I actually think this game is hinting that the player character is part of BanBan's gang. It's not really been foreshadowed, and it's probably not where it's going, but it's where I think the game seems to be heading. Mark my words, we're gonna find out that we're not really a parent, we're actually one of these creatures. Okay, so, like, look at this, right? I am to believe I am a grown adult looking for my child.
It's a tall table, Miguel. Also, everyone here is giant, so...
Major side note, the writing in this game, the writing of the notes that is, not like the storytelling, has always been rather not great. I have been left behind as they ran away like the cowards they are, and now I'm left to talk to a piece of paper. No, you're writing.
I need a band-aid.
Is the note that bad?
I'm bleeding.
But in this installment, any quality or proofreading that went into the writings have been defenestrated real hard. Listen, I can barely read aloud as it is. But what the hell is this English? Very little in terms of explanation can be confirmed. What? Very little in terms of explanation can be confirmed. Yep, that's how you English. Listen, my scripts are written in a style similar to a chimpanzee slapping a keyboard. But even mine are more comprehensible than some of these notes. That does make sense. I'm more confused why these scientists are saying that whenever she holds the pouch shut, it's harder to get out, because, like... Yeah. What's made worse is that at random times the writer tries to sound official by using scientific words and complex phrases. But due to the atrocious grammar, it comes out reading like a 5th grader's essay. That 5th grader flunked the class. With the same calm and reasonable demeanor that Case 14 has had since modified GV solution was applied to her system, she proceeded to ask about whether a similar stylized holding cell would be provided to her as where she was being moved, to which an affirmative answer was given. This is like written both very scientifically and like a 5th grader who just learned what English is. The beginning of BanBan does something it's not done before. Well, actually it opens in an utterly scuffed and nonsensical chase, which, it's done before. Kind of a lot. This is awful. Who designed this chase?
Not a very interesting chase either, you just kind of run straight.
Yeah, and my brain has a headache.
And I assume if you look backwards, you're gonna die, so... Okay, we're not. I don't know where he went. Miguel?
Oh, there he is. Okay, I just wanted to make sure he was still there. He took his sweet time.
Yeah, he's really slow.
I assume he's not going to be able to fit through this.
He's so slow.
But after that, and after the game purposely breaking, it does something new. It asks you a question to which you can respond.
The button on your right is a yes, and the button on your left is a no.
Oh, this
Question
means
one.
no, and this means yes.
Someone locked up all the criminals in the swamp on the level above. Was that you? Interesting. Huh. I wonder moving on then.
Choices in BanBan? This is amazing! This has no bearing on anything. I fully thought something would happen here if you refused to answer Sheriff Toadster's questions or were uncooperative, so I lied to him the entire time, and it affected nothing. Besides this being an utterly pointless adventure, the last question he asked is kinda weird. He basically asked if you've ever encountered him before, and me being me, I'm like, yeah. Just now. I've interacted with you. That's what we're doing right now. But I actually think that lying to him is the option I chose. But like he's clearly right there. That's him. We've talked. We are currently talking. So have we encountered him before or not? I shouldn't be confused by this question, yet I am, because it doesn't make a lot of sense in the way it was written. Let me describe to you the most frustrating scripted event I've ever seen. At a few points during the chapter, the game needs you to leave your companions behind. No problem. But instead of making a reason for them to not move, they just refuse to move. Toadster just straight up stares into space for no reason as you almost die, because he can't be bothered to care about your safety. And the little cake bird child just refuses to be picked up. But knowing this game is not well designed, the not being able to pick up the bird just seems like a glitch. It seems like poor game design broke him. But no, the game chose to do that. Why would they do that? I don't know, ask them. Speaking of poor design, I got another one for you. Welcome to the vents section of the game. Why are there vents here? Who knows? Maybe they just wanted a very cold room. Maybe they're pumping excess carbon dioxide into this room for who knows why. What we do know is that a certain Nab is hiding in them. And watch out, he wants to kill you. He's also in like 2 vents at once. Kinda strange, but pop off I guess. Also, the vents are in rows of 2. But he'll never come out of the closest one to the player? Just kinda strange. The real issue with this puzzle is how long it goes on for. If the puzzle consisted of a vent, or maybe 3, it would have been fine. No, frick you, it's 10. I'm sorry, 10? That's like 9 too many. Also, the bird swinging its head back and forth does real weird things to the textures of the game. I don't know what's going on here, but please make it stop. Why is this texture moving? You seeing that?
Trick of the light.
Look at the bird's head.
Yeah, it's a trick. No, it's a trick of the light.
Okay. Oh my gosh. Dude, look how many we have to go! So there's another acid trip scene in BanBan 4, and it's the worst one yet. Quick detour. A while ago I went and saw the Barbie movie. It's now one of my favorite movies. The movie is utterly drenched in sarcasm, satire, irony, and above all else, absurdism. I love it. Absurdism is absolutely my style of comedy, and I love it to death. Which is another reason I kinda like BanBan. It goes to some truly absurd places, and at times feels satirical, which is why this acid trip was such a letdown. A crucial part of absurdity is some sort of grounding. Absurdism only really works with some sort of point or meaning anchoring it to reality. Without this, it's just nonsense. It's pointless. It's nothing. It's parody without satire, irony without self-awareness. This Stinger Flyn scene has so much potential. It starts off in a completely different place from the ending of the other scene. It even has 2 genuinely funny bits in it. I chuckled at these, okay?
I already have consumed my share of the nutrients you have gathered while you were in your slumber.
Me too. Sorry about that.
Nah,
Where did
dude.
that come from? Where did it come from?
Nah, dude, you get... No.
I've never witnessed kindness coming from a spider before.
Yeah, I don't want it.
Man.
Dude, I wish I could be like a pillow bird right now.
Look at the king of chill right there.
Maybe Nab or the captain can help. Captain? As expected.
And then Choo Choo Charles comes out of nowhere and ruins any chance that there's a deeper meaning here. I've officially given up. There's no self-awareness, no irony, no point, no meaning, no coherent, intelligible adult thought put into any of these games. It's just nonsense. Crap thrown at a wall in the hopes a child pays good money to go gaze and laugh at it because their frontal lobe resembles shriveled SpaghettiOs. Also, this entire scene is hilarious, no comment. I can't. I wanna say hi.
Oh.
What are you eating, Jimbo Josh? Also, dude, I don't know how to tell you this, BanBan.
You were not hiding.
Yeah, there's a... Oh! He just wanted his broccoli. John,
What?
you can still see his model back there.
Hey, don't criticize the game.
I don't think that was intentional.
Come on.
Dude, this looks like my thumbnail. This is the one good puzzle in all of BanBan. Look at it go. I'm so proud of it. Eventually, we come to a section where BanBan kills Nab. I think Nab has killed BanBan's friends, but honestly, I can't be bothered to try and figure out what these games are trying to say. Anyways, BanBan's voice is coming from the middle of the room? Not to be racist, but I don't really want to talk to him right now.
I can control it. I know I can.
Why is your voice coming from over here?
I have a few things I need to do around here.
You
You'll
hear
go back
that?
without me. The elevator part should be around here somewhere.
You hear that? His voice is not coming from him. Yeah, instead of making the point where BanBan's voice lines, like, originate from, being in, like, BanBan, it's just kind of in the middle of the room. It would be kind of like if randomly for the rest of the video my voice now only came from your left ear. The final boss of this game is the legendary Kittysaurus Rex. Yeah, I'm not gonna continue the joke. Or am I? Not to be confused with Gertosaurus Rex or her sister Perceratops. That's her actual name, we named her Perceratops. I call my cat the Monster because she hates everything. She is a being of anger. I want to complain about this boss fight. First of all, it's fine overall. Extraordinarily basic and boring, and why is it here? I mean, it's kinda different, as you do have to press buttons to make the creature hit the wall and hurt itself. But I've seen better versions of this boss fight in Super Mario. But what the heck is this creature's hitbox? Oh.
Okay.
That, I was not in his hitbox. That is a scam.
Well, you clearly were.
That is a scam. This is 100% unfair, and I demand a refight. Boo! I bet you didn't expect the exact same fetch quest would appear in every BanBan game. Guess what? It does. I hate it here. The game ends in nonsense. The jester wants to make the queen laugh for reasons, and to do so he delivers this joke.
Your Majesty.
Yeah, you could be like beating that dude up.
Yeah, I could take him.
So could she. I mean, she could like step on him.
Yeah. That wasn't funny.
What even is happening?
Was terrible.
That was the joke?
That was the... Oh! Which works. Somehow? This is not a so bad it's good joke. It's just unfunny. Like, it just sucks. Why did she laugh? Is she stupid? Oh yeah, and the child bird falls into a vat of FEV and becomes a pterodactyl, I guess? I don't know what's going on. Then the game just ends. It's really short, and I don't like this game. BanBan started off with such ship-posting potential. It could have been ironic, it could have been satirical, it could have been absurd. A free Steam game that asks you to pay for it? That's hilarious! You think this is worth good money? The gall! I'm genuinely impressed. But now it has some quality. BanBan has gone from a free Steam game due to its awful quality to just a bad game. And I don't like bad games. I like funny broken ones. I like fun games first and foremost, and this chapter just wasn't very fun. This is just bad. The joke at the end really summarizes what this series has become. It's no longer so bad it's funny. It's just kind of bland now. It's just bad. So, until I return, heck off and enjoy your life.
Yeah, that does not look intimidating.
Dude, move out of the way!
These Toadstars never disappoint, partner.
Also, why are they even putting...
They're just
Are they
shoving...
putting... Why are they letting her put them in the pouch?
You know, just science. That's what scientists do. They let women shove you in their pouch.
Okay.
To do without speaking to each other in private for a suspicious amount. And... and you know how they handle suspicious in this place. What I don't get is having to sometimes leave our messages at this floor, as much as understand that it is necessary, sometimes I just can't help but feel watched down here. Anyway, I have collected the data of all the children currently enrolled in the kindergarten and left them at your desk. I've marked my preferred genome donors, and you do the same on the sheet. We can then exclude any students that aren't marked by the both of us, and then from the smaller pool of candidates, we pick one to proceed with. Oh my gosh, that was that was so painful to read.
Mikhail already can barely read. That was just
I know.
the worst.
This isn't fair.